All right, well, we've got a new treat to introduce you to in our Studio 10 kitchen. We haven't had Rise breakfast and tacos here before. They're joining us today.
And Tony, the owner and chef, looks really, really excited. We've got Erica with us, too. She's the sous chef. Guys, good morning to you.
How you doing?
Hey, we are excited to have y'all. So this is your first time here on the show.
Absolutely.
Tony, tell me about Rise and the vision behind it and what kind of food you serve there.
Well, Rise actually started off to be a half breakfast, half bakery spot, but unfortunately, it didn't work out the way. Our ovens broke down the day before we opened, and we had to improvise. So I planned on doing a taco spot too. So really, we just do breakfast and tacos, and kind of mix. I'm born and raised in Northern California, but I came down here probably about 20 years ago. So I got a nice mix of being a chef from both sides, and a little bit of ancestral cooking with a little bit of new age techniques, man, thrown in with a southern twist, and I think it's been pretty good so far. People have said it's pretty good. So I don't read the reviews. She reads them.
Okay, well, she does the hard stuff. Yeah. I have a feeling it's all good stuff though. What made you come down here?
My mama actually got me out of California and brought me to Alabama probably about 20 years ago, and it was the best thing she could ever did for me, man. I put my roots here, and this is where I'm going to be at.
And I'm sure everyone who eats your food is very thankful you're here too. 100%. So Erica, tell me about what you guys are making this morning.
So we're actually going to be making some chilaquiles this morning. We're going to show you guys how to make pico de gallo, and then throw the sauce in there and put the bowl together for you guys.
So what is a chilaquiles?
It's fried corn tortillas with our signature green sauce. We can't tell you exactly what's in it, but it's delicious. You'll love it with some fried eggs, more green sauce on top, and then queso fresco and fresh cilantro.
I love it. Well, let's go ahead and get started on this pico. So you got an onion here. Do you have, like, for you, Tony, do you think it's important to have specific, like, portions of the onion, tomato, jalapeno, or are you just kind of dicing it up as you go?
Your pico just needs to be an equal part onion and tomato, and then the rest of it is on you. So if you want it super spicy, you could add a couple different jalapenos. When we make it for the shop, usually we'll probably do mostly poblano. That brings down the heat probably to a medium level or closer to a mild. And a lot of people, the consensus was that medium was a little too hot at the restaurant. So I do make spicy sauce for people that want to definitely try it out. But it's all about the dice.
Joe and I love the spice, so we're going to have to come and try out the spicy sauce that you make if you didn't bring it today. If folks do want to come eat with you guys today or this week, Erica, what are your hours? Where are you located?
We're located in Spanish Fort, right across from Rock Elementary, and our hours right now, we do 8 to 1 for breakfast, and then 8 to 11 for breakfast, and then 11 to 1 for lunch. And we do different lunch specials. So we do our taco menu. We usually have a brisket taco, a chicken taco, a barbacoa chicken taco, all kinds of different stuff, and even a shrimp taco.
Oh, delicious. All right, well, you will have to go visit them this week. We're going to go ahead and get started on this pico. When we come back, Tony, what are we doing next?
We're going to start on the chilaquiles.
Oh, excited.
We call it the Aztec Warrior. It's a little easier to say.
The Aztec Warrior. Okay, what a name for a dish, Joe. That's coming up next on the show.
Skillet is smoking. We're about to light the fire up here in the Studio 10 kitchen. We've got Tony and Erica here from Rise. Good morning to both of y'all.
You know what's going down, bro. You know what's going down. All right, so just to pick up where we left off, I was doing the pico, right?
Right.
So equal parts tomato, equal parts onion is the most important part of your pico. A bunch of cilantro, some honey, and some spices. I ain't gonna tell you what they are, but you know, salt and pepper, a little garlic salt, and then the stuff that we put in. And then you end up with a nice, colorful pico de gallo like that right there. And that's gonna be topping our dish. So what we want to do now is we want to come over here, now that we got our skillet nice and hot, oily, nice and piping, we're going to stick our corn tortillas up inside. And see, this is where it starts sizzling. You're going to start getting some pop and things like that. But don't be afraid, man. You know, it's just hot oil.
As he puts his hand right in there.
Yeah, well, see, I do it like my mama. You gotta do it like your mama. You know, I can't flip tortillas with a spatula. I'll get in trouble by my cousins back home.
All right. So these are chilaquiles, which we're working on. With this, you call them the Aztec Warriors, right?
Aztec Warrior. Yes, sir. Because, well, I knew it was gonna be too hard for them to pronounce chilaquiles, and I'm trying to do us a favor, man. Because to me personally, man, eating is the most important part. You miss some meals when you're little, then you want to make sure that other people don't miss no meals.
Not only that, but you guys try to make it like a whole vibe experience when you come into Rise. I tell you, it's nothing like anything else on the Gulf Coast. Tell us about the experience when you walk in. You've got Groot over there, you've got Bowser on your hat, you've got all these collectible items on display here. You've got the music going. Tell us about the vibe.
It's actually, man, hidden culture is kind of the vibe. What we try to do there is try to have an accepting space for everybody, man. I'm a big believer in Christ. It's my faith, but my friends that don't believe know that I'm not going to push it down on them, right? So I create a safe space where everybody, no matter your race, sexual preference, what you identify as, you're going to get hungry. And that's the thing that we can all agree on, is no matter what happens, we're going to get hungry. So I like to provide food for everybody that everybody's going to love, to create a little stop off from the monotony of every day to a little clubhouse vibe.
And Erica, what's your role in all this?
I'm the sous chef. I'm usually in the back. Sometimes I'm forced to go up front, but you'll see me in there.
So who gets to choose the music that's blaring off from the back there?
It's a good mix-up.
It's a good mix. You never know what you're going to hear when you come on in. My family lives out in that area. We had a chance to go check y'all out, and it was fantastic. So also, if you're wondering, it's not a traditional come in and sit down type thing. Tell us how it all works.
Absolutely not. It's a little bitty bakery, and we want it to be a sit-down spot. And as soon as we start getting a little bit more popular, we'll be able to make it a sit-down spot. But it's all to go for right now. We got a couple picnic tables outside and a little two-top that stays full every time that people come in. Other than that, there's no seating. All call-in, pick-up orders. We do catering. We've been doing a little bit of catering to hostel, the schools, the car dealerships, things like that. So it's been going down pretty good, man.
All right, all good stuff. And if you want to know the hours and all that, what's the best way to?
Facebook. Absolutely. I post like an idiot on Facebook almost every single day.
So do we follow you or do we follow Rise?
You want to follow Rise at halfbaked251.
At halfbaked251.
Yeah, it's a little Easter egg for you. It was going to be called Half Baked because it was going to be a half bakery.
It's supposed to be a bakery.
But since it was not, I just changed the name, man.
So no reference to the Dave Chappelle movie at all?
What Dave Chappelle movie?
All right, y'all. Good stuff. We're going to finish all this up in the kitchen. Go check out Rise off of 31 in Spanish Fort. You don't want to miss it. We'll be right back, guys. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Studio 10. We are back in the kitchen with Tony and Erica with Rise. We are finishing up what we made. So Erica, tell me what we've been working on this morning and show me the finished product.
All right, so we finished up the tortillas and we fried the eggs. We're about to finish this off right here. So first we're gonna hit it with a little bit more of that green sauce. Give it a little All right, and then our fresh Pico de Gallo we made. I like to get a nice fat scoop on there. So you can taste everything.
What a good breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She don't play.
And then we do our sliced avocado. I try really hard to make it pretty, but, you know, avocados don't always work like that.
Hey, as long as it's delicious, to me, I don't care what it looks like.
Fact.
And then we hit it with the queso fresco. The key is the tiny cheese grater, just so you know.
It's a Chef Erica size cheese
Okay,
grater.
yeah, that's what you need. So, okay, if I ever want to try this at home, I know I need
You have to
the
buy
tiny one.
Yeah.
Okay.
The tiniest
They
cheese
pair it
grater.
with the Easy Bake Oven.
Okay.
And then a little more cilantro on there, and then that is the Chilaquiles.
Oh, my
Or the
gosh.
Aztec Warrior.
That
I'm an
looks
Aztec warrior. Ah!
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. Hey,
so
you
that's
guys are really excited, Tony. You've just been telling me you have a list of events coming up and all cool stuff that folks can join you.
Well, actually, we pair with a lot of locals because we're a local business. So the big thing to me is to help other people that have local businesses, like Two Chilled Tea. Cicely and her husband make these chilled teas right here. Shameless plug. Bam! The blueberries delicious. We do sell them at the shop, and they go to events and things like that. And we had a beer named after us.
Cool.
Yeah. Old Highway 31 Brewery in Spanish Fort named a beer after us called Rise. Go check it out. And also, we will be there every Wednesday and Friday night for a taco pop-up.
That's really, really neat.
Yeah.
So people just need to go. They don't need to purchase tickets or
No,
anything.
come on by, get you a Rise Pilsner, and then get you some Rise delicious food. Yeah, it's that easy, man. It's that easy.
That's really, really cool. Like you said, you guys just opened up this year, and as we mentioned a minute ago in Biz Bites, it hasn't been the easiest time to open up a restaurant, but y'all did it.
It is not the easiest time.
Yeah.
To open a breakfast restaurant specifically on account of eggs being 3 times as much as they were whenever I made the menu.
Right.
So it's been pretty rough, but thankfully we have great local support. We have locals that we treat everybody like family, which ain't the best thing. You know, I'm gonna tell you, you got a moke on your nose. You know, I'm not gonna just let you walk out the shop. But also like pray over the door casing, man. So anybody that actually comes in gets blessed whether they like it or not, man. So it's like
I love it.
Yeah, Jesus Black Ops. You know what I mean? Like
With delicious food.
with delicious food. That's the thing. That bridges all gaps. Good food bridges all gaps. Dude.
Amazing.
And you know, we are one people, and one people we all gotta eat. So here we go.
All right, well, I'm going to have to come check you guys out. That has our name written all over it. Erica, if people want to come see you this week, you're open.
Yes, ma'am.
What are your hours again?
8 to 11 for breakfast, and then 11 to 1 for lunch, and then again on Wednesdays and Fridays at the Old Highway 31 Brewery.
All right, guys. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah,
Congrats on your
thank you,
restaurant.
thank you,
We're
thank
so
you,
glad
thank
that
you.
y'all came on the show today. You did an amazing job. Cannot wait to try this out. So make sure you go visit Rise sometime soon in Spanish Fort.
Thank you.